injury update. How's AZ? How's Aubrey? And looks like the other 7 healthy ones look to be out.
Yeah. Aubrey, I think tomorrow would be, or today, day 5. I don't know. So that's going to be just time sensitive, whenever that time is that she can get back in. But she says she feels great. And AZ's going to do a couple workouts today and tomorrow, and we'll see how she responds to that, and then we'll go from there. We'll see. So it's getting close.
I didn't mean to interrupt. Did she actually have her test that she was scheduled to have?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she did, and they gave her the go-ahead to start doing, basketball stuff on the court.
Cool.
So she's got one today, one tomorrow, and hopefully it won't be long.
So is Aubrey questionable, out tomorrow?
She's out tomorrow.
Okay, and AZ too?
Yeah.
Is Caroline all right? She took that shot in the head against Creighton, had the ice.
Yeah, I never really know anymore, but she said she felt fine. I noticed it, but usually she'll be pretty good about telling you, if it was something serious or not. But she said she's fine. She's good today.
You talked about the energy that this team has the other night after the Creighton game. How much fun they are to be around. Is it different than other teams, or just is it because they have to bring that energy because there's so few of them, or?
No, some teams just come together pretty quickly. Their personalities mix pretty well, and I think their roles are pretty well defined. And not only that, but people are comfortable in their roles. They know what's expected of them, and they're compatible off the court and they're compatible on the court. Does that always happen? No. But when it does, it's a good thing to fall back on, because you just know that there's a little bit of a bond between them, but it's not going to be broken easily. So just happened to be in that year of that kind of team.
And they were able to get to the championship game last year, despite all those injuries, but just continuing to do that this year with everything you've had so far. I mean, has their toughness surprised you at all? Has this team kind of surprised you at all throughout the course of this season?
Yeah, I'm not crazy about having to go through it again, obviously. But maybe what happened last year kind of prepared them for this. I don't know how you can be prepared when, it keeps occurring. But it does, I think, it does harden you a little bit, and that you can't feel sorry for yourself. You don't have time for any of that. The schedule doesn't help either. We don't have back-to-back home games the rest of the season. So we're never at home long enough to just catch our breath. We got home 3:30 the other night, Thursday night, or Wednesday night, and got a game Saturday. and then we leave Monday for public. So it's a lot. It's a lot, and we just got to manage it really well, you know.
Mark, you think that one of the things that gets you guys through it is just overall confidence of the players. Does that just come down to recruiting, how you always bring in kids who believe in themselves here so they can get through difficult things?
Yeah, you like to think that in the recruiting process you can be successful and identify who those kids are. And obviously, judging by our success, you know, we've gotten it right more times than we've gotten it wrong. Sometimes it's a crapshoot, you know. You get a kid that you think is exactly what you want, exactly what the program needs, and it turns out to be none of that. Then you get another kid who you think, I don't know, this kid's going to struggle here. After you see them, and they turn out to be terrific. So, you know, if you come here, your toughness, your resiliency is going to be tested for sure. And so far, you know, we've had more of those kids than not.
You told Maria the other day, you said you didn't know how much more the team could tank. What is keeping them together? It can't just be coaches, or it can't just be players, or can it?
I think it's all how you deal with it, you know? I think it's all, you know, we as coaches have never sat around and wallowed in our misfortune. We just take it one step at a time and say, you know, who do we have available today? I'm not one of these people that, you know, is constantly in the training room bugging our athletic trainers and our medical staff to get kids back on the court. But you know, we have players that want to play basketball. They want to be on the court. And maybe they really like challenges. Maybe they really look forward to what it's going to take. You know, I've said this before, right? You go recruit kids in high school and everybody says, you know, I want to go someplace where I can play. Play? What's that mean? What if I told you I had to play 40 minutes every night? No breathers. Oh yeah, I would love that. Then they get here and they realize, yo, dude, give me a break. Man. I can't do this. So it's a lot. It's a lot. But they love the game, you know, for the most part. They love it. They enjoy it. And, you know, we have Nika who kind of drives the bus. She wants us to win so bad. She pushes the envelope every chance she gets. And they know there's a light at the end of the tunnel somewhere. You know, they know we're going to get some of these kids back. You know, they know we're not getting Paige and Ice back, but you know, we were pretty good when we had everybody but those two. And I think they understand that those days will be back, provided we don't trade one for another.
Does having Amari back at least give you a little comfort where, like, you know, if needed, you have another body?
Yeah.
Yeah,
for sure. You know, Dorka can play on the perimeter a bunch. Aaliyah can as well. And Amari's pretty good at handling the ball out on the perimeter. So you've got some versatility there that you can take advantage of, and you're not restricted as much, you know. Having two people, having two guards out. That's not what we had planned, right? So 3 of our top 4 or 5 guards, you know, have been out for a long time. So you just go. You just go. You know, you don't try to think too much into it. But you know, you can try not to let it show either. You know, you don't come to practice and feel woe is me, you know. So you try to just business as usual, you know. The coaches are really good about, you know, there's nothing different no matter what. And it's been really helpful.
Can the team just really feed off the confidence like Aaliyah's playing with right now? Just, you know, they need something to hold on to, and she's just playing great.
You know, somebody asked me recently, did you think that she was going to be this good? And I said, well, obviously that's why we recruited her. And freshman year, she played really hard and didn't know how to play. And then last year, she didn't play really hard and she wasn't happy about it and didn't have the success she had. This year, she's put the two things together where, you know, I know what I'm doing. I compete every night and it's working out for me. So I just like the fact that she has confidence in herself and the kids have confidence in her.
Is the way Dorca's playing what you kind of envisioned for her when you recruited her out of Ohio State?
Yeah, you know, when you get a big kid that can shoot it and handle the ball a little bit, that just gives your offense so many more possibilities. You know, the game has changed so much that you don't have the luxury anymore, I think, of just throwing it in the lane every possession. I mean, yeah, I guess if you have 2 6'6" kids, you probably can do that. But I think the new generation of players that's come along is more versatile and can do more. And Dorca is that kind of player. And we're just trying to keep her confidence level up, knowing that, you know, what she did the other night. Dorca, you can do that every night. You don't. She's hard on herself, you know. If she doesn't shoot the ball great, if she doesn't play really well, she gets really down on herself. But you got to give her credit. I mean, I don't think she made an outside shot yesterday, other than like a little bank shot, I think, or Thursday. But she hadn't made a shot in practice in 4 days. But it didn't bother her. She just kept shooting them, which is, you know, good and bad sign. So I think she's gaining that confidence that she can play through this.
How different is that confidence from where she was at this time last year?
Well, her conditioning was not as good as it is this year. And we couldn't leave her out there longer than, you know, short stretches. But this whole summer and this spring and this summer, while she was up here at school, she spent a lot of time working on her conditioning. She couldn't play basketball because of her wrist, but she worked with Hootie, and I think they did a phenomenal job of getting her in the kind of shape where she can play 40 minutes. You know, it was weird. You know, she broke that thumb in the second quarter of the Texas game, and then she missed 4 weeks, 5 weeks. I forget what it was. So, Dorka, you played 40 minutes after you broke it. Come on. But that was all adrenaline, and she was all pumped up, you know. And so it's a great comfort to know that both her and Aaliyah can go as long as they've been asked to go. And I think just comes with confidence and knowing what you're doing. You're not rushing around, wasting energy, you know. Can't win without a couple good big players. Can't.
Both Dorka and Nika said that with how tough of a season it's been, Amari kind of helps keep things light, and that she's one of the most unique personalities that they've been around. Do you see that from her too?
Yeah, I think that's definitely true. And I think she has a really good way with the rest of the team, and they all enjoy, you know, her company and her sense of humor and the things that she does to add a lot of just non-basketball related stuff, you know, to take your mind off the game a little bit. She's just a really great kid. You know, she's fun to be around. There's some things I wish she would do more of, but she's got her pulse. She's got her fingers on the pulse of the team for sure.
Toward that end, the off-court stuff that CD does with the kids, the trivia games where they're competing against each other but also bonding, is that part of why your chemistry is so strong?
Certainly helps, you know. You know, anytime you're spending time together and you know you're doing it for 5 months, it can get wearing, you know, and you just want to break sometimes from each other. And it's good that they get those breaks, but they're so competitive, and they enjoy the competition among each other, and they have fun. Even though it's really competitive, they have fun. You know, reminder that they're still just kids playing a kid's game. Take away all the other stuff, you know. Like these kids here, I mean, it's just play for the fun of it, and they enjoy it. It's the best way I can explain it. They just enjoy each other's company, and they're engaged. So it's not like they're doing an activity and 5 of them are really engaged and 4 of them are like half asleep. Why do we have to do this? It's really competitive, and I think that adds a lot to it.